doing, boys and girls? It is great to be back with you again today as we gather to worship. Okay, have any of you ever heard about a man named Jonah? See, Jonah was a prophet of God, and he would listen to God and tell the people what God said. There was this one time, God said to Jonah, go to the city of Nineveh and tell the people who live there that they are really bad people. And God was going to punish them because they were so bad. Well, you'll never believe this. Jonah didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to Nineveh. He didn't like those people in that city. And he might even have been a little bit afraid of them. Hard to say, but maybe. Okay? Well, guess what happened? Jonah decided he wasn't going. He was going to run away and hide from God. And so he caught the first ship out of town and headed in the opposite direction from where God told him to go. Well, Jonah learned a very important lesson that day, and it's one that I need you to learn too. That you can run from God, but you can't hide. Okay? Jonah got on that ship, okay? And he hid. And said, God's never going to find me here, Jonah thought. Well, you know what happened? God sent this great big storm. And it tossed that boat about, and it was around, and all the other sailors thought that they were going to die, and they found Jonah at the bottom of the ship, and who are you? What are you doing here? Jonah answered. Jonah said, I'm a worshiper of the Lord God Almighty who made heaven and earth and even the sea. And Jonah went on to tell them that he was running from God because he didn't want to go to Nineveh, and God wanted him to because they were so bad and they needed to know it. Well, when the sailors learned that Jonah was running from God, they were even more afraid. What do we do? Well, how do we stop this terrible storm? Well, how do we survive? Sailors asked him all kinds of questions. You know what Jonah said? He said, throw me overboard. Throw me into the sea. And everything will become calm. And that storm, it'll be all over. Well, they didn't want to do that. So they tried everything else. Eventually, the sailors, they picked up Jonah and they threw him off the sea. Well, once I was into the sea, the storm stopped and everything got really calm. Well, did Jonah drown in the sea? No! God sent a great big fish to swallow Jonah, and he was inside the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. What I want you to remember is that God has something for all of us to do. He's got a plan for us. And in that plan, well, we can run from God. We can't hide. You guys be blessed. And we'll pick this story up again next week. See you later.